good friend, the trade winds have shown up again in front of the Kahului Library here. When I first came to this island, I used to go to the library all the time. There's 6 of them here on Maui, one all the way over in Hana, and this one in Kahului, one up there not too far away in Wailuku, and then there's one in Kihei, one in Lahaina, and one over in Makawa. And I'd say this one's probably the one I came to the second most. Went to the Wailuku one a few times because it's not too far. I only went to the Lahaina one very few times because it's so far out of the way to me. And I only went to the Kihei one just like 2 or 3 times because it's out of the way. And then I think I went to the Hana one once. Like, there was a storm once and I didn't have to go to work or something. I shouldn't have been driving because there was a lot of water and there were like mudslides and tree branches breaking and stuff, but I drove to Hana anyway, and I went to the library there because it was all rainy and like couldn't really do as much outside as normal. Then I think I went to the bamboo forest anyway, and it was all muddy and slippery, and it was fun and adventurous. But yeah, I think that's the only time I ever went to that library because it's super far out of the way. It's only probably like 50 miles, but because of all the turns and whatnot, it takes like 2 hours to get there. So, but the Makawa one, that's the one I go to the most. But libraries are cool because you can get a lot if you read the correct books. Like, obviously there's a ridiculous amount of books out there and a lot of books written by stupid people, but there's also books written by people like Einstein and Stephen Hawking and like Bill Gates and Sam Walton and Gandhi, and there's all these books out there written by people who have figured things out that the rest of us haven't, who have done things that the rest of us haven't, who have taken on huge challenges in life and accomplished great things and shared their experiences so that we could learn from their mistakes instead of having to make our own. And you can buy books. They're a lot cheaper now than they used to be with Amazon and whatnot, but still there's so many good books out there that you can spend a lot really fast. Like, if you get like 40 books and they only average like $10, which is a pretty decent price, that's $400, and that may not be much to some people, but it can add up fast, and you can go through 40 books really fast if you're really trying to invest in yourself and improve. Like, the average CEO reads over 50 books a year, so obviously it wouldn't even last you a year if you're at that level. So it's nice to have libraries so that you can not spend quite as much money and still get this information. It's cool to have access to this. I know you could probably download things online these days and whatnot, but even if you have a Kindle, which isn't as hard on your eyes as a computer, I think you still have to pay for most stuff. I think it's a really good deal and they're really cheap, but here you can get stuff for free. And it's nice because a lot of times when they don't have something, you can order it, especially a lot of the really good classics like Influence, and, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and Richest Man in Babylon, and all these things have been around long time and helped a lot of people. It's almost guaranteed they're going to be in the system. So anyway, I recommend you utilize the library in your area if you can't afford to buy your own books, because it's a good way to invest in yourself and improve your lot in life.